So now we're going to cover setting up the Adobe Sign integration in Boomi. So you can see here we're in the installed integration section. And I'm just going to go through Adobe Sign again. So we're going to click install. And see, it takes you to this screen. And a lot of this don't worry too much about. This is all pre-populated. Yada yada yada. So inside of the Adobe Sign connector is where we got this URL here. And let's show you where we found that. So when you log into your Adobe Sign admin console, you have to find it by actually using their API tool, which is actually pretty neat. So let's go through that. So I'm going to open this into a new tab. So when you go into their API documentation, you're going to show hide the space URI section. And so you can actually go ahead and test this out pretty easily, and I'll show you how. So back in here, what you need to do is you need to go ahead and you have to go and create an integration key. And so we're just going to call this Workspace 1 test, because we already have Workspace 1. And so what you have to actually do is you have to enable every single scope in here. I know it seems a little much, but that's the requirement. So you enable all the scopes, click Save. And see, and then when you click on it, you're going to click on the integration key. You're going to copy this thing out. And then in the REST API documentation, you're going to pop this into value. Let's see what happens when you click Try It Out. See, look at this. It gives you all this stuff here. And what you're really looking for is this base URI up to the port. And when you copy that out, and this is actually what I already have in here because I said it before, right? So you put that in there, and you click Continue. And then here, under the Workspace 1 Access Properties, don't touch any of that. The Adobe Sign properties are what really matter. So you're going to pop that integration key. Whoops, let's try that again. We can just grab from here. You're going to pop that integration key in there. You're going to say how long you want to kind of do that initial run, how far you want it to go back. Now, I'm a firm believer of leaving Workspace 1 Access user groups completely blank, but you don't have to. So what you would do is you go into users and groups, and then inside of groups, you're going to actually grab the display name. So you grab this Adobe Sign users group, and you pop that in there. And you'll see it actually mentioned in the documentation that you would actually comma separate that if you want multiple groups. And then from here, you're going to hit Continue. It is interesting that it doesn't actually create a new one. But you'll hit Continue, you'll save all that, and then the last thing you do is you actually go into Schedule and Run, and you actually create a schedule for it. And so you create schedule, you say, I want it to run, you know, every hour on all these days. You click Save. And then at that point, you're pretty much good. And what you can do is, if you want to do an initial run, you click Run Now, and it'll just do its thing. It's pretty fun. Your execution history shows that it was successful, inbound, outbound. But yep, it's just that easy. And thanks a lot.